Hi guys, it's a new format of video that I just wanted to try out for today. I'm going to be discussing the NFL draft, Thursday, 30th of April. I'm a Minnesota fan, so I just wanted to talk about what I wanted from Minnesota and what I think we're going to get. I'm going to call this section Sports Thoughts with Tim Robinson. Let's get right into it. Minnesota have 7 picks in this year's draft. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 2 in the 7th. Picking 11th, 45th, 76th, 110, 137, 228 and 232 overall. It's not a huge amount of picks. Minnesota's renowned for collecting picks and then trading away. This year our need are O-line, in particular left tackle. Matt Khalil hasn't been playing well in the last year or so. Former first round pick, of course, for us. He's not looking good. We need 2 linebackers, at least 1 cornerback to complement Xavier Rhodes, a D-line and an edge rusher. I think these are the main needs we need, but it would be really nice to provide a bit of depth throughout our roster. I've been looking at quite a lot of mock drafts and things like that, and I'm just going to run through what the experts think we'll take. For the first round, I've seen 2 major possibilities, Devontae Parker, wide receiver, being one, and Trey Waynes, cornerback, being the other. I would not be happy with a wide receiver. I really don't like this pick. I don't think it forwards our team at all. I think it's a wasted pick when you have the potential to pick up a blue-collar player. We have an incredibly strong wide receiving core. We have Charles Johnson, Cordell Patterson, Mike Wallace, new acquisition from the Dolphins. We had Adam Thielen, who's been fantastic in this last year, really showing that, hard work can pay off. Jarius Wright. They've now got the chance to learn Norv Turner's techniques. I think that given time, this receiving core will prove to be a really strong receiving core for the depth of the league. If you look back at the playoffs from last year, so few of the players in the playoffs, so few of the players that have been successful in the league at wide receiver position have been first round picks. I think wide receiver is a wasted position in the first round. I know we picked up Cordell Patterson last year, 2 years ago. Look what he's done for us. He's an explosive kick returner, but he's not done a lot. If you look at the players, the wide receivers in the Super Bowl, there weren't any outstanding names in terms of first round picks. Wide receiver is one position where if you're either very fast and understand the game, or you can run routes and you're very physical, you can succeed at the position, and we can pick that up at depth. I would really like the Trey Waynes pick. We need a cornerback to complement Xavier Rhodes. Our secondary looked a bit shot last year. Our defensive play wasn't as strong as it could have been. I think that would really strengthen our defensive side of the ball. Our offense looks relatively good this year. So for me, picks that I would really like to see from the first round, these are all depending on what people pick ahead of us. Obviously, we're picking at 11th in the first round. Dupree would be a fantastic pick, D-end. Shane Ray is projected to fall as far as us, if not further. I think he'd be a fantastic pick. We really need some edge rushers. Again, Victor Beasley, Brandon Gregory, both really, really solid picks. I think they would really complement our team, our current ethos. And the other one is Brandon Scherf, who is one of the best guards in the draft. The draft class, he would thoroughly help us. Teddy Bridgewater had a fantastically promising season last year. He really looked good as a rookie, and one thing that would really improve his play throughout the year would be better protection. And I think either a strong tackle upgrade or a strong guard would really complement that. I was a bit disappointed that we didn't go after Mike Upati when he was made a free agent from San Francisco. I think that would have been a really strong pickup, both for our running game and our pass protection. But I'd be happy with those. So for the first round, ideal scenario, I would like to pick up either Scherf or Waynes, or if one of the premium edge rushers is still available, I would like to pick up that. In the second round, Byron Jones, cornerback, Eric Rowe, cornerback, Randall, safety, Jake Fisher, tackle, all very strong picks. The experts have us taking a running back in round 2. There's so much depth in this draft that we don't need to pick a running back. Even if Adrian Peterson gets traded away, we have Mike Asiata, Mike McKinnon, we've got Juwan Harris, who had a fantastic season for Green Bay Packers. I think that we don't need to take a running back. It's, again, a wasted pick. If we take a wide receiver and a running back in the first 2 picks, they would be absolutely wasted. I think ideally at that position, if we don't take Trey Waynes, we need to take either Byron Jones or Eric Rowe to upgrade at the cornerback position. I think the cornerback position is essential, and a high skill set blue collar player would be a real addition to our team. In the third round, I have as either taken Ajayi, who's a running back, David Johnson, who again is a running back. This would be as an upgrade to our current position. I would only do this if Adrian Peterson left. We have an incredibly deep running back core. We unfortunately suffered a little bit from Jerome Felton leaving us to the Bills, but I still think it's a really good pick. I still think it's a really good class of running backs we have, and it would actually probably be a wasted pick. If we haven't picked up a tackle or a guard yet, we will need to pick up a tackle or guard in the 3rd or 4th round, which brings me on to any one of Gabe Wright, who's a D tackle, Trey Flowers, Xavier Cooper, or Trey Jackson, or Glowinski. I can't remember his name now. Glowinski. This gives us a lot of depth and a lot of versatility. All of those players can play anywhere across the offensive line, would give us a lot of depth, or they can play anywhere. Both Gabe Wright and Henry Anderson can play across the defensive line. Our trenches men are a little bit short on rotation at the minute and would really serve from an upgrade. As I said earlier, we seriously need to upgrade at linebacker position. If we have picked a linebacker or an edge rusher early on in the draft, I think we can wait till the 5th to get a linebacker. There are some very, very good linebackers still left who are projected to go in the late 4th, early 5th, even 6th, 7th, and undrafted. One example of this is Tywin Jones, who looks incredible from the tape that I've seen. I would really like that improvement at inside linebacker. If not, we haven't picked an RB, I would go Tony Lippett, who looks really good, coming off career high numbers, really good school seasons, or Kevin White, not the receiver, the cornerback Kevin White, who looks like a strong physical player. He might be a strong selection, even if we have picked a cornerback already, but only if we find a cure at the linebacker position. Other people that I would be interested in are Justin Hardy, wide receiver, if we haven't picked one and we do want to pick one up. Cornerback Steven Nelson, who looks incredible. He might be a bit handsy, he might get called for a lot of flags in the NFL, but it might improve a little bit of the aggression within our defensive core. TJ Clemmings or David Cobb. I've tried to pick quite a lot of players from down the order. I feel there's a lot of depth in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th round. Obviously all the headlines go to the 1st and 2nd round picks, but you win your championships, you win your games by your depth and your rotations. And I think it's absolutely essential that we pick very well, pick for depth, pick for the best player available in the 5th, 6th, 7th rounds, while still filling leads. 2 interesting storylines I think that I have to watch in the Minnesota draft is Adrian Peterson trade rumours. From the Vikings standpoint, they're saying they're not going to trade him. Adrian Peterson wants to go. He has lost trust with the Vikings organisation. I kind of understand that, but I think it's quite a difficult situation for Minnesota to be in. He is approaching 30. If he has another fantastic year this year, he is going to fall off the cliff next year. I think age, battering, money is all going to come into effect. He's signed through into 2017. We will not re-sign him after that. So we either get rid of him now or get rid of him then. Arizona, Dallas and Oakland are all forecast to be interested in trades. if we can trade for instance, a first round pick for Adrian Peterson, I would love to take that as an organisation. I think that gives us another chance to get a blue collar player. We have a good running back depth, and if we were to pick up someone like a J.A. or David Johnson in the third round, it would provide a solid, if not as explosive, replacement for him. He will fall off the cliff within 2 years. I don't think he's worth the money. If we can shop him for a high first round pick, then I would totally hope that we would do that. The other option in the first round is that we'll trade down. There's quite a lot of options to trade down with. We have done this the last 2 years. We'd like to accumulate ammunition. We would like up to 10 picks ideally in order to add depth and, if need be, to trade back into the first round, which we've also done for the last 2 years. So in the last 2 years we've traded down from our original position, picked from the new trade position, and then used ammunition gained in the first trade to trade back up for Teddy Bridgewater and Cordell Patterson. Rick Spielman's been a fantastic GM for using the ammunition to trade up and down, exploring the field to get the player that he wants at a pick that will still be there. I would really like us to see us trade down into the end of the first round to accumulate 3, 4, maybe 5 picks. Even if they're low grade picks, I think it will really add some depth to us. So that's my synopsis of the Minnesota draft day war room, as it were. If you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed the format, I am looking to do some more sports discussion videos. This is not to say that I'm a professional. I just I really enjoy sports. I enjoy discussing them, and therefore I will gauge the success of this video based off the comments below. So if you enjoyed it, leave a comment below, say what you think, discuss your team, discuss the draft tomorrow. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. There'll be a vlog up as normal tomorrow. It should be a fun one, so check that out. See you guys later. Bye.